We made it. Oh my gosh, we made it, you guys. Welcome to Welcome to Raise the Bow Tribe on this beautiful Saturday, August 15th, you guys. Give me a second, I have to get my mic on and everything. My friends, things have been crazy. Go ahead and pop on in here, everyone. I am so excited to get started. This is not the right song. We're going to do this tab instead. We're going to play a better song because this is what we really need to do, raise our vibrations. Everybody, I know Effie Nation Carl is driving right now. Please be safe, my friend. I'm so excited to be here with you. Hey, we got Awakened Mind. We've got Liz. Oh my gosh, you guys. Happy Saturday. It's going to be a beautiful day. So excited to be with you guys. We are at 11 o'clock Pacific time. How exciting! I get to spread love and dance and love with my Pacific friends. I'm so excited to raise the vibe. In case anyone is new here, my name is Ariel Amar Leora. I show up every single day to make sure that you remember how you're divine, that you are sovereign, and make sure that you have high vibrations throughout the day. We always have a dance party every single day to anchor into this now moment and this now reality, how incredible we are, how abundant we are, how successful. We raise the vibes and then we send the vibes out. We bestow blessings on our friends, on our families. We pray, and it's 1903 where Liz is. I love it. It's kind of late there, Liz. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, even though it's kind of late. And I'm excited to dance with my Pacific time. And so today, there will be a shorter show. We're gonna dance at more than once, of course. Always have to dance more than once. We're gonna dance at 2:11 because it's 11:11 Pacific Standard Time. We're gonna dance at 2:22 because that's 2:22. It's an angry number at Eastern Standard Time. We have to do that. So we're gonna have 11 minutes of dancing, you guys. Can you guys dance for 11 minutes of dancing? After that, we'll go ahead. After we've raised the vibration, we will go ahead and spread the love to the rest of the tribe. And as always, we will have our daily dose of Lulu. Are y'all ready for our daily dose of Lulu? I know I am. Everything is practically perfect over here. Regardless of things that are going on, we stay high vibe, we stay anchored, we stay grounded, and we keep the perspective of our higher selves. Okay, over here we have to be delusional because delusion is the only way that we get connected to the infinite void. So, hey, we got Justin in the house. Much love, Justin. Hope you are having a great work day so far. This grand rising, I was outside. As soon as I woke up, I was outside in the heat working on our tower garden. I don't know if any of you guys know what a tower garden is. It is a vertical hydroponic growing system. My mom and I have chard and celery and fennel and stinging nettle. We're growing some basil. We've got plenty of plants for salads and things. And we want to get more. We've got multiple towers, so we're working on getting multiple towers up. While the seasons change, we're going to use the rest of the end of the summer heat to expand our garden, and then by the time that fall rolls around, we're gonna have such a bounty. I'm so excited. All right. So again, if you are new here, my name is Ariel Amara Leoria. I show up in my frequency, speaking what my unique freak is. We are all unique frequencies. We are freaks shining our light, and the only way to spread love is to do it exactly as we are in our individual frequencies. So give me a 5 by 5, my friends. Is the music too loud? Can you hear me? Today, I am literally just on YouTube. I've got no streaming service today. And we're going to see if I can share screen without any problems. I'm going to see if I can, my music doesn't have any skipping. The only thing is our dance music is not linked to this. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way how to play our music. We're gonna have different songs today, y'all. So you're gonna have to work with me, bear with me. We've got some stuff going on here. I want to make sure I'm not anywhere else, which is awesome. 5 by 5. Thank you, Justin. Thank you. Like that song is for the end. This song is good for dancing. We'll just play any kind of music we can. Today is August the 15th. 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. Today is the 6th day. If your day number is 6, or if your life path number is 6, this is one of your lucky days. We are still, using the end of the new moon frequency, and we have planted seeds, and now they are starting to really take root. Guys, I got a lot of stuff to talk about, but as usual, I always save my updates for after the very first dance party. And today we've got a dance party at 11:11 Pacific Standard Time. We're gonna let this song play out, and then we're gonna search together for some music that we can dance to today in 3 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and pause this now. I love Infraction. Seriously. They have so many great songs. But I want to make sure that we can get something that really gets our blood pumping here. Let's try this one. This is Sports Asian Trap. No, that's too slow. Oh, this one's good. I like that one. All right, so that we're gonna open that one for our dance party, and then we need one more. There's one that I use a lot when I'm working with my clients. Let me see if I can find it. 2 minutes, you guys. So when we dance, we are making sure that we are moving our hips, we're moving our neck, we're moving as many moving as many body parts as possible. We want to really get grounded and anchored in our bodies, and we want to spread all of that vibration through our chakras and into the infinite void.
The light can reach you in the desperate times.
He doesn't normally put lyrics on his stuff, so that's not it. Let's see, what about this one? That's not bad. We'll open that one for later. We'll open that one. Okay, 1 minute, you guys. We've got 1 minute. until we dance. If you don't feel like you have anything to celebrate, if you don't feel like you have anything good going on in your life, my friend, that is a lie that you are telling yourself, and you need to change your perspective. Your perspective needs to come from your highest self, and your highest self is doing everything it can in its power to remind you of your sovereign divinity. All right. You are divine. You are protected. You are secure. You are loved. And there's always something to celebrate. And right now is the dance party. So let's celebrate. I am sovereign. I am divine. This song went down really fast. Where's that beat? It's not beat. And I got our first test. Oh my gosh, 11:11 Pacific Standard Time. What are y'all doing? All right, let's get another one going here, y'all. This one's a little longer. Driving, Carl, I know you're driving. Ed, better be driving. That other foot that's not driving, what's happening? This is kind of a low one. Like the beat. Invaders! Oh gosh, are you having fun? Are you raising the vibe right now? This is all that we're supposed to be doing. Raising the vibe. Having fun. Doing whatever it is we need to do to loosen up the body. Hey, present. Are you present right now, my friend? All you're supposed to do right now. Present. Take this now moment. This is where your power is. This is where your divinity is. This is where everything changes right now. Look at this. I feel like I need to be doing my They don't matter. Hey. Almost over here. Don't let go until it's time to touch you. Woo! We did it! We did it! Are y'all still with me? Did y'all have fun? All right, we got a little bit of a break before we get into our next dancing. If you are just tuning in, much love. Thank you for joining. My name is Ariel Lamar Leora. I am your host of the Raise the Vibe Tribe. I show up every day in my unique frequency so that you show up in your unique frequency, and we raise the vibe of our collective consciousness together through dance, through song, through blessings, through laughter, through fun and silliness and messiness, because there is no such thing as perfection. We are all just trying to do our best and reach our highest potential. So, Vanelli in the house. Much love, sis. I'm showing up at your time, 11:11. I'm so glad you're able to join us. Let's see. Who else is here? We got Sue, Justin, Liz. We got Awaken Mind, and Melissa, of course. Yeah, Justin's talking about making sure that he's working on his part. He's got a new machine he's working on. All right, I am caught up on the chat. Yes, 11:11, Sue. We are also going to do our dance party at 2:22 Eastern Standard Time, because I cannot let an angel number pass us by without dancing. So I was saying earlier this morning, I woke up, immediately went outside to work in the squandering. I don't know, but it was hot. It is hot outside. I was drenched almost immediately. It is like 10:30 in the morning. Sweltering. Is that the word? Thank you, Justin. I was in the sweltering heat at like 10:30 this morning, and I was like, man, during the summer, if you really want to get anything done outside as like a gardener, like this is why I should have taken my cue from big sis Shelly down in Florida. She gets up, when it's like early, like 7 o'clock probably, because that's the coolest part of the day when the sun is not up. Even 10:30 in the morning is still way too hot. So I was just drenched and rearranging, cleaning our tower garden, and rearranging the plants, pruning the plants, cleaning them, and setting up the new tower garden. We're going to have 2 tower gardens up. We're going to use the end of the summer heat to, expand the garden. And by the time it cools down, we'll have a nice bounty, and we can bring the tower gardens inside. That's a lovely thing about tower gardens, that you can bring them inside. Okay, so before I get too much into my daily update, I do want to use the energy that we just had to make sure that we bless everyone right now under the sound of my voice. Each and every one of you are in perfect health, perfect harmony, perfect wealth, and you are succeeding. You are aiming. Thank you, Mama Universe. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, Spirit, for feeling our energy, for feeding our energy, for always being present with us, never forsaking us, always speaking to us. Be with Liz. I hope that she has amazing and deep sleep. I hope Justin's shoulder, as he works with his resistance bands, just get stronger and stronger. I pray over Awakened Mind, that his health is always perfect in health and harmony, and his business is always thriving. I pray over Melissa. I pray over Melissa and Derek, and Melissa's endeavors, and her business, and everything that she is alchemizing. And Carl right now, he is driving. I pray protection and security, and just the most pleasant surprises on his travel, on his journey, that he is just filled with joy and excitement as he goes throughout his day. Sue Finelli, I pray that as you drive today, that things just go perfect, that the tips are banging, that your car is perfect and in order. I am praying blessings over everybody's family. Stacy Sunshine, she is recovering She is recovering. She had surgery. She is healed. She is whole. Her recovery is going faster than expected. So using that energy, pushing it out to everyone, spreading it around, using our attention and intention for that. You're going out soon, Sue. Well, you guys, here's my update. I was on the phone with DoorDash yesterday for an hour. And the verdict is that my phone is no longer allowing me to use DoorDash. But, it's fine. It's fine. I have been dealing with it for 3 days, and, I'm going to figure it out. Maybe I'll get a new phone, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll try to use my hotspot, but then, of course, you've got data and all this stuff. But anyway, we've got other things that we need to do. I'm going to see if I can just play. It's not on my computer, or is it? Let me see. Oh, it is. Okay. I can share my screen, and I can do the original dance party for our 222 dance. Give me 1 second here. Let me share the window. Let me share the window. It better find the window. Yes. Okay, here we go. Oh, gotta stop sharing because it didn't share the sound. I need to make sure I can share the sound. Share sound. Yes. All right. Let's dance, people.
It's Ariel's dance party. Dance, 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 dance. It's a dance party. Who's sorry? It's dance party.
Yay! Come on, it's a 222. There's no other reason that you need to dance besides the fact that it's 222. I need to get like a dance teacher out here. It's a real dance party. 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 Woo! Right now, you are in touch with the most divine source, the only source of creation. You are connected to him, to her, however you want to say it. It's unique to you, but there is a creator, there is a God, and you are connected to him. There is nothing that you cannot achieve. There is no success that is too hard for you. You can do hard things. You can do amazing things. You are abundant. You are awesome. You are cool. You are important. You are smart. You are the Raise the Tribe!
Sorry, it's dance party.
I tried to do it right at that time, but it didn't happen. Oh, who cares who's watching? Who cares who is watching? Let go! Oh yeah! It's our real dance party, y'all! It's our real dance party. It's our real dance party. It's a dance party. Hey! We did it, y'all! We did it! Ariel figured out how to do it, and we did it. Isn't that awesome? All right, let me sit down. Oh, gosh, you guys. I feel like it has already been a day. Let me check the chat. I can't. Can I put this on the screen? No, that sucks. So Wait. I can pin the message. No, I can't put it on the screen though. You want to see the Tower Gardens? Okay, I will make that a plan. You want to see the Tower Gardens? I love it. I would love to show you guys the Tower Gardens. You know, if I had hindsight is 2020, if I had been thinking, I would have. Well, it did cross my mind, but I wasn't prepared to record myself cleaning it and everything. It's 66 degrees in California, 75 and overcast in Michigan. It doesn't get hot here. Sue is definitely lucky. Is your phone too old to support the app or something? Okay, so that's the thing. I have been using this phone. I've had this phone since 2020, 2021, right? I mean, it's a 5 to 6 year old phone. Galaxy Samsung Note 20. And this is not the first time I've DoorDashed, right? I've DoorDashed, you know, for years, not 4 years, but on and off for years. And this year, I've been dashing for at least 3 or 4 months with no problem. No problem whatsoever. I DoorDashed this week on like Monday. And then on Wednesday, I tried to DoorDash and it doesn't work. It just won't sign in. It won't allow me in. It keeps taking me to the welcome screen, the home page. And, you know, I was like, okay, no worries. I just won't DoorDash today. So the second day, when it still didn't work, I went ahead and tried to, you know, I deleted it, reinstalled it, all this stuff, cleared the cache, all of that. Didn't work. So when I called, you know, the first guy who didn't know what he was talking about tried to tell me that I needed to be a consumer of DoorDash, meaning like I needed to have a user account, like I'm going to receive DoorDash in order for, you know, me to be able to be a dasher. And that when I disabled my, you know, consumer DoorDash account, that did something. He was wrong. I eventually did talk to a supervisor, and at the end of the conversation, she told me to download the app on another device. And like, I don't have another device. I have a computer, but I wouldn't log in on my computer because I can't take my computer door dashing with me, right? So she said, still, you know, get a family member, you download it onto a different phone, a different device to just make sure and see if you can log in. Because if you can, then it is a device issue. Well, lo and behold, my mom has an extra phone that's not hooked up to data or anything. It's, you know, you can only use it when it's connected to Wi-Fi. I downloaded it onto there and, you know, it worked. I was able to log in just fine. They told me that it would take like 24 to 72 business hours for the technical team to get back to me. Well, I got an email saying that our systems show that you may have attempted to access your DoorDash account on an impacted locked device, like a device that is like jailbirded, like I stole the phone or whatever, or that you have previously accessed it through a third-party app. A third-party app? I can't even, who can use DoorDash without DoorDash? How in the world would I use a third-party app? This is absolutely ridiculous. I do know, like, my phone is what, you know, like I said, 5-6 years old. Are they trying to phase it out? I don't know. Does this mean I just shouldn't be doing DoorDash? I don't know. I went ahead and it's not like I've been, you know, content to just stay on DoorDash. I have been looking at other places, and this is, you know, giving me a little bit of a boost to do that. I'm on the wait list for Grubhub, you know, Uber Eats. I'm on the wait list for Instacart. I'm telling you, the retired citizens in Myrtle Beach are all doing these jobs. They're doing Amazon Flex. I'm on the wait list for Amazon Flex. I've got to pay for a background check to be a dog walker with another app. My mom suggested that I get on care.com and do some personal house cleaning, which is another subscription. You have to pay to be on that platform, but I've done that before. That's back in the day when I was doing like babysitting and stuff. I definitely don't want to do that. But, I will clean and do like, pet sitting and stuff. So, there are definitely things that I can do, and I'm just going to continue to, look for something that way that I can make money right now. Let me see. Okay. We can get those two, Sue. The fog, yeah. My VPN was messing up a couple of my apps recently. I asked ChatGPT and it said it changed the location and fixed the problem. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, Awakened Mind, it is brutal. Yeah, new app updates are probably not compatible with older devices. Planned obsolescence. Yeah, I know. I agree. Let me just obsolescence. Why do I feel like I have to add words or letters to words? But yes, I agree. And the app didn't need to be updated. My phone didn't need to be updated. I don't have any automatic updates. I manually do all my updates and things. So no, there were no updates. And if there was an update that happened all of a sudden, they I don't know. I need to find a chicken sitter for our trip. I was going to get my neighbor's son to do it, but they moved. You could do Rover. You pet sit for people. Yes, that was the next app that I was going to try was Rover. There's also, a laundry washing app. Obsolescence. It still feels wrong, but it could be just me and my perceived dyslexia. There are many, many apps. So the laundry washing app, Rover, I was going to try as well. Yeah, I'm waiting to get my certification going. Maybe I will, put out something, sooner rather than later to see if I can't get a couple of lifestyle clients, who want me to coach them into better health. Excuse me. I've got plenty that I can do. I am the Tower Gardens thing. I've got a couple of people I can email to see if they want Tower Gardens, but you guys, there is, when there's so much that you can do, having a lot of freedom is also just as difficult as not having freedom, because you need to make sure you have an aim. And I do have an aim. And, the whole financial thing, it is a stretch. It is a challenge to be delusional about your finances when you feel the pressure of the bills, that are piling up, your responsibilities, the obligations that you have, right? The pressure that I'm putting on my mom, who's working her ass off to support us both. And I cannot wait to be able to retire her and take care of us both. And I have got several different things in the works, and I'm looking forward to be pleasantly surprised about which one pops off first, right? So, oh gosh. We have a big economy. Most people can't get regular jobs, so now personal assistant is the easiest work to get. I have too much freedom, no other plan than to fly. Girl, yes. Freedom is good. You just have to know how to use it. And see, the thing is, I know that there are some people that think that when people are taken care of, right? Like when people get stimulus checks and stuff, that they would just be lazy and sit on the couch. But human beings consciousness cannot be satisfied with nothing, with not doing anything. So, eventually people would have to find ways to excel, to grow, to make themselves busy, give themselves a purpose. Like human beings need a purpose. So even if all of their needs were met, they would not sit on the couch forever. You used to know how to use it, girl, you know how to use it. Another thing too is we expect once we know that to be it. It doesn't work that way. No, once you reach that level, there's always another level. There is no ceiling. There is literally no ceiling. There's only continual growth and expansion. If you get stagnant, then you are stopping yourself from growing and expanding, right? Once you reach that goal, that level, there's another one. You keep going. You just keep going. So, you will find out what you need, how to use it now. Because now is different than when you were 19. Now is even different than yesterday. Okay. All right, so I'm ready to go ahead and share my screen, you guys. Let's see how well YouTube does with screen share. So give me a moment here. Let me get the things that I wanted to play for us. Oh, that's right. My mom sent it to me. This is such a good one. Did I? Yes, here it is. All right, you guys. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Let's see how well YouTube does with this.
You need to hear this one. Wait, you need to hear this one.
The definition of future, if you look it up in the dictionary, literally Google it. Google the definition of future.
The time or period.
And what's the next thing?
The time or a period of time before the moment of speaking or writing.
What does that say again?
Same thing, just past.
Did the sound come back? Can you hear it again? Okay. I'll restart it because we missed some good stuff.
Wait, you need to hear this one.
The definition of future, if you look it up in the dictionary, literally Google it. Google the definition of future.
The time or a period of time following the moment of speaking or writing.
Read that again.
The time or a period of time following the moment of speaking or writing.
The definition of the future is the moment you speak or you write something, that is your future. By definition, it's the moment of time following the period of speaking or writing. The moment you speak or write something, by definition, that's your future.
New creation.
Define past.
Gone by in time and no longer existing.
And what's the next thing?
The time or a period of time before the moment of speaking or writing.
What does that say again?
Same thing, just past.
The moment or period of time before you speak or write. So the moment you speak or write something, that becomes your future. Anything prior to that moment is now your past. Most people recreate their past because they just keep talking about the past. So it becomes the future all over again. Or you will say, I want to make $100,000, and then you start speaking, God, let me just make enough money to pay my bills. So God says, you get enough money to pay your bills, but you don't get the $100,000. You stop speaking that. That became your past the moment you start speaking something else.
Because here's the thing that most people don't understand about manifestation. Every word coming out of your mouth is energy taking shape. So when you keep saying, I'm so tired, or this is so hard, or nothing ever works out for me, your energy locks into that signal and the universe shows up to match it. So if you want a different tomorrow, please start catching the negative words you speak today now and start choosing the words that you want your future to have on purpose, because that's where manifestation actually begins. And remember, you are a powerful creator. Wait,
you are a powerful creator, y'all. The future, by definition, y'all want to figure it out? Y'all want to find out exactly if this guy is right? Let's go. Let's go. Dictionary. How many kids today know what a dictionary is? Future. Okay, time that will come after the present, something would exist, condition, especially a failure to come. Dictionary.com isn't giving us that. Coming or happening after, relating or connecting to, noun, the time yet to come, later date, likelihood to improve, tense of verbs, verb tense, yet to come, expressing yet to come. All right, dictionary.com is not about this definition. Let's try another one. Oops, what happened? Let's see if Webster has this definition. I want to know, because this is amazing. And even if I can't find it, I still believe it is true and it still holds. Existing or occurring at a time, existing after death. Interesting. Yet to come. What is going to happen? Expectation of advancement. Bought to future acceptance or sold. The future tense of the language. What is going on? I bet you that they were reading that in an actual book, an actual dictionary. And I would have to find like an actual physical dictionary. Let's look at this one. That is to come. That is to be, become, or happen. Having occurred after a time or event. Occurring or existing after death. That is interesting. Occurring or existing after death. I've seen that one a couple of times. Future. Grammar. Rather than the present. Plural. Yeah. Grammar. I'm not seeing that definition, and that doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. It's probably even more likely that it has been, erased from the interwebs. But anyway, so I'm going to look at one more website just to see if we can find it. Ugh, not Google Play. Let's look at Cambridge Dictionary and see. Who has an actual dictionary? Does anyone actually have a dictionary in their possession? A period of time that is to come. The form of a verb that you use when talking about something that will happen. Agreements for the buying and selling of goods. No. Okay, wait. Existing in the future verb form. No. The conditions for success. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so we just went ahead and looked up to see if the dictionary, like any of the dictionaries said it. Oxford Dictionary, I looked at the Oxford Dictionary, Justin, and it didn't have it. See Oxford English Dictionary here, and it didn't have it. I bet you, let me try this one. This one was from 1400, which I thought. I'm going to open this one and this one. Oh, they could have been looking at the etymology. That's another thing. Let's look at the etymology because that is definitely important. View our description. F you. Let's look and see. So they said that it is to be, become, or happen, likely or expected to exist, the plan or a proposal, and it's got examples here. Subsequent to a particular time in the past, having occurred after a time, occurring or existing after death. Okay, that was interesting. With a noun denoting a particular position. It's grammar. More generally associated with or connected to the time to come. Yeah, the time that is to come, that which will happen or is anticipated to happen. More grammar. The expected or likely condition of a person or thing with regard to success and prosperity. More generally, with reference to a particular person or thing, a prospective state of affairs. A mass noun, prospects of success or happiness. A woman to whom someone is engaged to be married, a fiance. That's not future, or I guess that's different in the French. Okay, after French. Yeah, so see, I don't see it here even in the Oxford Dictionary. I want to look up etymology. And let's see if that gives it to us. All right, the etymology online. Love this place. Future. Okay, let's go ahead and open this up. That is yet to be, pertaining to a time after the present. Going to be, yet to be, the future. To be, exist, grow. Future events to come. Goods sold. Futures. Futurism. No, I don't see it. How crazy is that? But it is from Old French and from Latin. I'm absolutely devastated that I cannot see the actual definition that was in that video. Regardless, I still think that that definition that was spoken is true, even though I can't find it. It exists somewhere because someone was reading it in a book. I can't find it, but it still exists somewhere. And the future is the moment after you speak or write something. The past is the moment before you speak or write something. We all know that the past and future both exists in our mind, right? The past and future both exist. The present is all that is. We know that words hold power and meaning, and we need to be very intentional about the words that we speak and the words that we write. Scripting is a thing, right? So saying and keeping in mind, I love this analogy. The moment after you say something is the future. I mean, now is the future. And now is the future. And now is every single moment is the future moment, okay? And every moment that has gone by is the past. I mean, let me see. Dictionary. It's on there in dictionary.com. I literally looked on dictionary.com. Let me look again. How dare they make me sound like a liar? Hold on. Dictionary.com. Let's go. We're going to share the screen again so that y'all can see. How crazy would it be if you can see it and I can't? Ugh, I don't want to train with you. Is it under one of these other ones over here? Okay. The time that will be to come after the present, something that will exist or happen in time to come, a condition a condition especially of a success or failure, grammar, stock exchange, coming or happening after the present time, relating to or connected with time to come, another grammar thing, the time yet to come, undetermined events that will occur, the condition of a person or thing at a later date, likelihood of later improvement, the verb tense of grammar from now on, henceforth, that is yet to come, an expression of time yet to come, denoting the future tense. No, I don't see it. Example sentences, related words. What you saying, Justin? Let me get back to the chat. Hold on. It's under the British version, he says. British. Undetermined events, the condition of a person or thing at a later date, likelihood of later improvement. Oh, here it is. Grammar. A tense or verbs used when the action or event described is to occur after the time of utterance. Oh my god. Yo, I semi wish that I had been raised in 1400 or something where the time of utterance when we use the word utterance. Thank you, Justin. I was ignoring this because it said grammar. The tense of verbs used when the action or event described is to occur after the time of utterance. Oh my gosh, we found it, you guys. We found it. Thank you. Look at there. Yeah, and I wasn't paying attention to that. See, that's why we got to slow down, and things that you expect don't have expectations. Just don't have expectations. Only expect to find what you're looking for, and then you will find it. Do you want me to look it up in the Black's Law Dictionary, Liz? Let me look up the Black's Law Dictionary. That'll be interesting. So all of this to say, is there even a Black's Law Dictionary online? Oh, yes, there is, I think. Your words matter. What you say matters. Oh, I can only buy it. I can't look at it online. Let me try again. The Law Dictionary. Search alert. Search a legal term. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to share this tab instead. Let's look at future. Wait, is this right? 2025, covering more than 2.5 million people found people who trust others more consistently report greater well-being, and the relationship appears to feed itself. Longitudinal studies showed that trust predicts greater future well-being, while greater well-being predicts more future trust, creating what researchers describe as a mutually reinforcing cycle. Quite interesting. Reasons you should trade: futures, impairment of future earning capacity, future right, future earnings, future right, a right that will happen in the future and in accordance with provisions and stipulations of an existing contract. The term is applied to the earnings an injured would have made if he had not been injured. Index future, financial futures. Here's future, and exchange traded. That's 2 words. An exchange-traded derivative contract that permits the purchaser to buy and the seller to sell an asset at a predetermined future price and delivery date. Standardized futures contracts are available on assets and securities. Very interesting. Future backward. Look at how many different things they have in the law. Future interest, future performance, future value, futures call. There's 22 pages of this crap. Let's go back to dictionary.com. The tense of verbs used when the action or event described is to occur after the time of utterance. The moment after you speak something. And I feel like we cannot forget that just as important as your words are, the feeling that you have behind it is what pushes it. Because you can say right now, I have $100,000. But if you don't feel that you have $100,000, if you don't actually believe that you're going to have $100,000, if your self-talk, if your consciousness, your subconsciousness doesn't believe that, then it's not actually going to come to you. You have to feel what you speak. And a lot of times when we speak, I am abundant, our subconscious is telling us something different and just reinforcing what we don't want in our reality. This is a very complicated, it is simple and complicated at the same time, this dual reality. Grammar means that's how it's used in a literary sense. Okay. Much love, Sue. Drive safe, my dear. And yeah, I don't know about you, but when I try to listen to things in the background when I'm doing DoorDash, it doesn't always work out so well. My phone gets too hot. All right, let me make sure I go up and read everything. Thesaurus. I wonder what the legal terms are for future and past. Yes, I can look up past in a second, Liz. Feelings and beliefs lock in reality just as much as repeating words. Exactly. Melissa was already where I was going. Melissa is already there. I'm glad you're recovering well, Melissa. Yes, it is all your words. That's the good news and the bad news. You are a powerful creator, right? Oh my gosh, exactly. You guys are right on the money. You know what I'm talking about. I think destiny, fate is part of the story. I feel that's my experience. Destiny and fate is quite interesting because everything is interwoven. Consciousness is a beautiful tapestry that we cannot see, right? Consciousness is a beautiful tapestry, interwoven. Everyone's consciousness is interwoven with each other, and how people think about you and how you think about other people matters in the moment. I think that destiny and fate and, they talk about, everything is predestined, right? We are in control of our destiny, of our fate. And if you believe that that has been a part of your story, then there is some part of you in your subconscious, in your higher consciousness, in your higher self that has brought those things to you. And your physical consciousness, right? Your now Liz consciousness sees it as the destiny or the past, but that's something that you wanted. You wanted it, and the feeling behind that desire was strong enough to attract it to you. I don't think that there's ever going to be a time where we can just say one sentence and it be, all of reality just be completely explained and understood. We cannot understand with our I know there's different types of words for consciousness, because super consciousness, the subconscious, and just the regular conscious. Our regular forethought, this now density consciousness cannot comprehend the super and the subconscious. It just cannot. It's too wrapped up in this density. It's too wrapped up in society. It's too wrapped up in our conditioning. Can it be trained? For sure. And it is not supposed to understand. We're not supposed to understand. The soul contract you agreed to before you came, I definitely see where you're coming from. And I think the soul contract has to do with what your soul mission is. Every soul doesn't complete their contract or complete their soul mission as they're supposed to, so maybe they reincarnate, again, until they get that soul mission done. We have to take the reins to fulfill the contract. There are so many things. I mean, it's a pick your own story, pick your own route, pick your own ending, right? Have you guys remember those books where you opened it and you got to, determine where the story went and the twists and the turns and stuff? And I think that the condition of your consciousness and those around you, it plays a part. But there are just way too many factors and variables that play into it. Whether or not you fulfill your soul contract has to do with whether or not you find your purpose and your mission and you fulfill that. And I think there are an infinite amount of ways for you to fulfill it. And if wherever you are right now you are on your path, right? The universe can push you to fulfill it. Yes, and it does. It does. I think that's how the lessons happen, right? There are some experiences that we have found ourselves in again and again and again, until we actually learn the lesson, right? And, hopefully we learn everything in this lifetime, but maybe we don't. Maybe we have to keep coming back until we fulfill it in another lifetime. But I definitely believe that we each have spirit guides, guardian angels, that try to help us and steer us and support us. We all came here to be of service to others in our own unique way. The journey is part of finding out the specifics. I love that. The journey is finding out the exact specifics. Exactly. And when we come here, we are so conditioned immediately. I mean, children they know what they're here to do. They know what they're here to do. They know how to see things. Oh gosh, it's raining. Or not raining, but it's going to rain. Hold on, guys. I'm going to get back to my train of thought. I won't forget, but I do need to text my mom. Because we were supposed to finish outside. Okay. Children are connected to the spirit. They don't have to try to be connected to the spirit. They are conditioned away from their spiritual gifts, from their spiritual perspective. And, they hold traumas, for survival. And if this world was actually geared towards finding purpose, then children would be freer to live out their uniqueness, to find their creativity. That's another thing. I mean, we are put in boxes almost immediately. We tell them what color it's supposed to be. We tell them what size it's supposed to be, what number it's supposed to be. This is the correct. We tell them what the correct correct answer is instead of allowing them to find the correct answer, to create the correct answer, right? No way, it's about to rain for Melissa too. You know, I think that hinders us from fulfilling things. It makes it more difficult. I think a lot of people would have found their soul mission and their soul purpose, what they're here to do to serve people, if as a child they were allowed to blossom naturally and not be conformed and told what to believe. That's why they program us to block our purpose. Exactly. Not only do they program us in the indoctrination camps, which are called public schools, but I mean, the medical warfare allegedly is is a thing. How many more shots do children get now before the age of 7? 100? I mean, baby formula. I mean, how many mothers are actually breastfeeding breast to skin without a bottle? How many mothers actually know that their diet during pregnancy and while breastfeeding determines the health of their baby? How many mothers actually know what foods to eat or how to, because especially during pregnancy. So like after the baby is born, yes, your diet during breastfeeding is still very, very important. However, during the development of the baby in the womb during pregnancy, that is when the DNA switches are going on and off. All right. I have actually a great video about this, and I am going to right now try to find it. I just watched it. We're staying on this. We're staying on this thread, my friends. We're staying on this thread. If anyone doesn't know, I love this channel. It's called Glucose Revolution. It used to be the Glucose Goddess. And she gives so many so much great advice. Let me share my screen so you can see her whole channel. Hold on. Glucose Revolution. So this is her. Let me just drop it in the chat so you guys, if anyone wants to actually check her channel out. Great information for eating more purposefully. All right, but here it is.
Depending on what you eat, a different baby will come out. So we've been lying to pregnant moms, telling them they have no agency, they have no power, they should just relax and let nature do its thing. So while your baby's DNA is set the moment the sperm meets the egg, with your diet during pregnancy, you're programming that DNA. Have you heard of epigenetics?
Yes.
Okay. So epigenetics are like these little dimmer switches that sit on your DNA and that say, activate this gene or silence this gene. And so during pregnancy, you're putting these little switches on your baby's DNA, and this is going to have an impact on your baby's development and on his future risk of disease. I'll give you a very simple example. If you have very high glucose levels during pregnancy, scientists have found that your baby's DNA will have epigenetic switches that are programming him towards having a higher vulnerability to develop diabetes himself in his lifetime. So if you have high glucose levels, your baby will be programmed to be more likely to then have high glucose levels himself throughout his life, as a kid, a teenager, and an adult. That's epigenetic programming. And depending on your diet as the mom, you can program your kids differently. But nobody tells moms about this. And that's what I'm trying to change.
That's what she's trying to change, y'all. And I love her for that. If women knew how much agency they had, there would be healthier kids all the way around. Purposeful eating is powerful. Bruce Lipton coined the phrase epigenetics. We are what we eat. Oh my gosh. And if pregnant moms could understand that they are programming their babies with what they eat, I mean, how many of, if they knew that, then they probably wouldn't feel the need to shoot their babies in the arm with 100 different needles before the age of 7. But, you know, that is a completely different conversation. So here at Raise the Vibe Tribe, I hope that we all understand that everything works together. I mean, it can be extremely overwhelming to realize that you are the star of your own movie, the writer of your own script, the producer of your own reality, that you are the god of your own universe, and your universe is your body. Your universe is your body. Your cells listen to you. Your cells, every single itty bitty cell, you've got trillions of them, mitochondria, the DNA. It is listening to your subconscious. It is adjusting and readjusting and adapting to your thoughts, to your environment, to you. It is doing everything it can to keep you alive the exact way that you want to be alive. You are the god of that universe. If you talk to your organs, they are going to listen to you. If you break a leg and you tell your bones to heal themselves in the next 3 weeks, they will listen. You have to believe and feel that you are telling them that. You can't, but they will listen. You are the god of your universe. Your universe is your body. Your universe is your reality. You are the star of your own movie, the writer, the producer, the director. That's a lot of power. That can be extremely scary when you are so used to being told and handed information. You're used to being given validation and listening to authority and, having your agency and your power given to other people. When you realize how much power you have, it is extremely overwhelming and scary. Not only that, when you realize how many levels and layers and categories there are to think about that make up you as a person, I mean, there's a minimum of 9 different things that you need to think about at any given time, at any given day. 9 different areas. I'm sure there's more than 9 different areas of life, right? We could talk about that. We could look up a chart and see, exactly what makes up the ecosystem of society, right? But just when it comes to you and you alone, who are you? What are you? Where are you? When are you? And why are you? And let's start with those 5 questions. Those are not small questions. Who, what, where, when, and why are you? If you know who you are, you know what you are, you know where you are. Where is a big thing. You are not on a flying a ball of water through space going in 3 different directions at 4 different speeds, tilted slightly, and some people upside down. The nature of reality matters. When you are you staying in the present moment? Are you bringing your past constantly, continuously into the present moment and making it your future? Are you constantly worrying about what's going to happen next, needing to have a plan? What's up, my flat and stationary people? One-on-one Mad Mac. Much love, brother. Welcome to the show. It is a beautiful day here on the stationary plane. And I am just reminding people that if you figure out who, what, where, when, and why about you, you need to know your why. And your why needs to be big. Your why can't just be little itty-bitty thing. All right? Your why, you exist for a reason. What isn't, only you can tell. I can't tell you. Who are you? Who are you? What do you want to accomplish? Who are you and what do you want to accomplish? There is nothing that you cannot accomplish. And I am still trying to figure out a way to say that without using the word nothing, because I am trying to remove words from my vocabulary because they do not exist in my reality anymore. And the brain is more responsive to positive present tense speaking than saying, nothing is wrong, right? I will never do this. No. Present tense speaking is how it is mostly done. Awakened Mind says to experience and witness and love. Oh, I love that. To experience and witness and love. And Melissa said earlier, to serve each other, to experience. We are observers. Nothing exists until you observe it. You are the thing that makes things good or evil. Your observation of it. Oh my gosh, the layers. That's an onion. Where is Shrek? Am I the only one here who remembers Shrek? It's like an onion. You got to pull back the layers. And it maybe make you cry sometimes, but isn't it delicious? Doesn't it give you some great beneficial to your gut? And maybe it's difficult for you to figure out who you are because you're consuming too much. There's too much noise. Maybe your gut microbiome is screwed up, and it is having a difficult time relating correct information to your heart and your brain, and keeping your heart and brain from being in cohesive conversation and connection. There is so many different things that could be keeping you from knowing who you are. You just got to start asking the question and staying present, using your attention and your intention, using your attention intentionally. Bill says, not great for the breath though. No, neither is garlic, but it's still freaking delicious, and I might put it in everything. Oh my gosh. You, my people, my friends, I just want you to know how incredible you are. I want you to be free to have fun and be silly and be messy and figure it out and be creative and be co-creative. And I want you to have the audacity to seize your desires in this now moment. In this now moment, all you've got to do is that one thing. It doesn't have to be some grand thing. You don't have to sell your house right away. All you've got to do is, in this now moment, there is one thing that you could do that could take you one step closer to your desire, to your soul purpose, to figuring out who you are. Meditating for 5-10 minutes. Going to sleep 30 minutes earlier, making sure you're not looking at your phone or your computer an hour before bed, not eating at least 3 to 4 hours before you go to bed, so that your body is not using that energy to consistently digest, because, food and digestion takes up energy, which is why I'm a big advocate of fasting. And when I say fasting, I am talking about fasting smart, fasting flexibly. There are definitely optimal times to fast, and there are definitely detrimental times to fast. And fasting is a muscle that needs to be worked on. It is a skill that needs to be strengthened. But the body does better without food. I don't know if we were supposed to be eating, y'all. Were we actually put in a garden? It's questionable. It's debatable. The body takes up a lot of energy to digest. And when the body doesn't have to worry about digesting, it's worrying about healing. It's not worrying about anything. It's working towards and putting that energy towards healing. You can heal yourself. We could regrow limbs. We can regrow teeth. We can regrow hair, organs, without the help of genetics or laboratories. Really what I'm trying to say. We can do those things without laboratories. Let me check my mom. Okay. I think she's going to be all right. This world is a mystery, but you don't have to be a mystery to yourself. And you can enjoy the thrill of the ride. It is a beautiful ride. It is a beautiful, beautiful ride. It's a roller coaster, and there are scary and intimidating moments. There are moments of intense sadness and heaviness and just, unknown. You don't know what's going to happen, but you don't have to know. You don't have to know how. All you have to know is the destination, the end goal. Know who you are right now and know where you are going. Everything else in between is handled by the Most High, Mama Universe, divine source of all things that is. It's just how it is. It's just the truth. And my job, that what I am trying to put out into the universe, is the daily reminder, because the only way that we change the world if we take consistent actions every day. And my consistent action every day is speaking the delusional truth of who you are. You're amazing. Do you understand how amazing you are? Oh my gosh, like I just can't even get into this. It's a beautiful life. You are beautiful. You are smart. You are important. You are ambitious. You have the audacity to go out and do the thing. You have control of your reality. You are connected to the divine source. You don't need anybody to interpret anything for you. You have your own intuition and your spirit. There is nothing that you cannot accomplish. Come on. Am I preaching to the choir? Am I preaching to myself? I know I'm preaching to all my legendary legacy builders, the ones who want to build a better life for themselves and for all of humanity. We are taking these hours every day to forget about the fact that the universe, that reality is presented to us in a way that is undesirable. And we are reminding ourselves that the desires that we want, they do exist. And we're putting our intention, attention, and vibration towards that right now, future. Right now. It's a beautiful ride. And I'm getting passionate about it, and I cannot not say these things. I feel like I'm a broken record, but what is it supposed to be? Because every day we need to know, we need to remember every single day. And then once it finally solidifies and manifests in this reality, there's another thing to learn and remember and to know. There's another level. You don't have to stay here stagnant. This is not all that is. It is only this or better. And everything will align in the divine right time. Everything will always align in the divine right time. It is only this or better. Let's ask. Let's see. There is nothing that you cannot accomplish. What message does the Most High want to bring through for our collective consciousness right now? Give me something that reminds us. Give us confirmation. I love confirmation. Confirmation comes from the soul, comes from the spirit. All right. Her eyes ever open and descending power. 2 cards. Her eyes ever open and descending power. So 7 plus 3 is 10. 8 plus 2 is 10. 1, 1. What? 1, 1, you guys. 1. All right. Let's start with 28. 28, descending power. What does this have to say? How does this correlate? Most High, I cannot wait to be pleasantly surprised. All right. We bring you the blessing of descending power. This is the powerful downward current of energy that allows for manifestation, for strengthening of the spiritual connection to the body, and of bringing your light to the earth. Oh my God, this is what I'm not just saying right now? Is this literally not what I was just saying just now? In the spiritual tradition, there is much emphasis on energy rising, yet without the balance of descending power, you will feel lost in your mind, scattered in your thinking, and frustrated in your efforts to see the inspired ideas you receive translated into completed tasks in the physical world. The uprising power helps you shift your frequencies and access inspiration, while the descending power helps you to ground in order to create. There is a time and a place for both the rising and the descending currents of divine energy. You are guided to attend at this time to the descending power to make best progress on your life's journey. Y'all. Literally, there is a powerful downward current of energy that allows for manifestation, for strengthening of the spiritual connection to the body, and for bringing your light to the earth. Literally what I was just saying. All right. Let's see what number 37 says. Is anyone else blown away by this? Is anybody else feeling like this is just perfectly aligned and divine? Her eyes ever open. Her eyes ever open, number 37, Goddess Tara and Tibetan Quartz. Oh, and the other one was Ascendant Master Lao Tu and Zinsite, which is a crystal that I've never ever worked with before. All right, let me read this. So it says, we bring you the empowerment of her eye ever open. The divine protection around you is absolute and complete. Your simple request for the Universal Mother to watch out for you and to protect what has meaning for you allows you to live your life, do your work, and know the most powerful one is caring for your well-being at all levels. You can trust and be free from worry and remain open to the world with joy in your heart. I mean, this literally goes hand in hand. You are protected. You are you're able to be open and to allow and to trust the fact that everything that you want to bring into the world can be manifested, because I can't. I literally can't. This is exactly what I was just saying. This is exact confirmation for me. I cannot wait to see how everyone listening here manifests and anchors into their body and brings their soul light to the earth. And knowing that they are protected with divine protection, that they are able to be open and to trust that their intuition is correct and that they can make decisions and moving forward. Much love, Justin. Be safe. Thanks for popping in. Don't work too hard tomorrow if you're working. It is getting dark real fast over here in Myrtle Beach. But y'all, I am just blown away by the fact that spirit is always moving. Spirit is always moving. Spirit is always talking. And yeah, Justin, that's funny because I'm about to wrap up here as well. Let me get a song going. Yay, Justin has tomorrow off. About time. You work hard, bro. You work hard. This has been an amazing Raise the Vibe Tribe Saturday. I don't know about y'all, but I definitely feel the high vibrations. I definitely feel aligned in my spirit. I definitely feel protected and secure. I definitely feel that you are protected and secure and that you are going to make such amazing waves in this world. I am so freaking excited for the future. The rest of your day is going to be magnificent because you're this in it. And you are magnificent purpose. So there's literally nothing else that can happen. I want you to remember that anything and everything that you can believe, you can achieve, anything that you can conjure up, if you have the audacity to run after it, you will receive it. You will attract it to you. Because if you take one step towards your desires will take 10 steps towards you. And you just have to actually feel it. Feel the excitement. Feel the love. Feel the joy. Feel the anticipation of a surprise, a pleasant surprise. Practically perfect in every way. Everything is always working out for you. Everything is always working out for you. And when you come back tomorrow, I want you to tell me exactly how amazing the rest of your day was. I want you to start off by telling me how amazing you are in this moment. We're going to be here again at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time to start off the day on Sunday, the new week, with an amazing raising of the vibe. And I look forward to making music for our channel. We're having a theme song and everything. I'm working with Suno thanks to the recommendations of Jenny and Chance. And if you find value in this daily show, please leave me a comment. Please give me a like. Please come back tomorrow and let me know if there's anything that I can do. If you want some prayers, pray over people here. Yes, prayer exists. Prayer is the manifestation. Prayer is the use of imagination and word to speak into existence that which we want to see happen. We pray over you. I pray over Liz, over Jess, over Melissa, over Awakened Mind, over Carl, over Nelly. I pray over each and every one of you that you will feel happy, healthy, wealthy, free, liberated, secure, financially stable, that you have everything right now in this moment. That there is nothing is lacking. And again, I'm trying to get away from the word nothing because your brain cannot really comprehend, nothing in a good way. Anything you want can happen. Everything is working out for you. And you're going to come back tomorrow and have an amazing day. My friend, you just are, because I have already spoken it. And you are part of my frequency, and I'm part of your frequency, and you're here. You want me to mirror to you how amazing you are, how divine you are, how powerful you are. If you do not feel like you have a spark, remember, the spark is there even when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. Have an amazing, best rest of your day. My name is Ariella Marley-Yora, and I am signing off on this Saturday and waiting for you next time. Ready to see you tomorrow. That I raise your vibes again. I remind you again of your sovereign divinity, and hopefully I can put a smile on your face. We're going to have a dance party. Of course, we always dance. We want to make sure we ground the supernatural into the natural. I love each and every one of you. Have an amazing rest of your day. I can't mute my mic here on sorry guys. My mic I don't have as many controls on YouTube, so I'm still gonna have to figure out a way to get this multi-stream going. But you know what I mean. I can't wait to see y'all tomorrow. So.